Hodge.
Hey everybody, it's the beginning of the month-ish for January 2024. I am on my way to the booth to restock some goods. My December was amazing. I was blown away at how good December was. I'm a little concerned about January. We'll see. It's after Christmas. People normally aren't spending as much money. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm bringing some really cool stuff. Once we get to the booth, I'll set it up. I'll show everybody what we have. But it's a bunch of cool Paula 3D prints that I'm bringing with me this time. I have some signs, some figures. I think that's it. There's a guy that messaged me actually on my Facebook ad advertising the booth. And Paula made these big giant Pokemon carts, like Game Boy carts that you can hang on your wall or put up, and he was asking about them. They had sold. There was 4 of them there, and they sold. I have one more I'm bringing, and he said he was looking for some cool stuff for his game room, so he was asking about those, and I told him I was bringing some other things, so hopefully he's interested in them. But yeah, I have a Pokemon sign. Did I bring the Goonies sign maybe? And a G.I. Joe and a Transformer, I think. I think those are the 4 signs that I brought. As I said, once we get to the booth, I'll get things set up, take a look to see if I can notice if anything's sold, and bring you guys on this journey. Some of the other stuff I haven't shown, but I picked up some video games, a couple higher end, not higher end, but one expensive game, and I picked those up from a hawk shop where there's some wiggle room on it to make some money. So let's go to the booth. Let's see what things look like. Let's set up the new stuff, and we'll go from there. All right, so I'm at the booth. Everything's loaded all up in here, all the new stuff. Some cool items here. This is an old reversible jacket jersey of mine. Old Blue Jays repeat when they won the World Series. I've had this purse for a while. Nice leather roots purse. This was the stuff I was telling you about that Paula did. These guys are really cool. What else? Just some rearranging of a few things. I know I had a stained glass Stormtrooper that sold since I've been here last. The one game, Panzer Dragoon Orta. So that's a new one there. And then these signs are new that Paula did. So some pretty cool stuff added into the booth. A couple DVDs. I added some DVDs and Blu-rays, and then just rejigged where things were. This is the fullest the booth has been in a while, so that's good. Hopefully that will turn into some sales, because we're going to see how it goes in January. So I'm trying to record some more content so the videos of the booth stuff are a little more exciting. So I was in Collingwood, and there's a little thrift store, Treasure Tales, and they just have a whole bunch of thrifty stuff in there, media and things like that. So I grabbed a few things for the booth. I grabbed a copy of The Flight of the Conchords Season 1, a harder to find DVD, and really funny. I have both of the seasons in my own collection. And then a couple of Star Wars heavy-duty novels. Like, these are some thick hardcover novels. So this one's called The Darksaber, Star Wars. And this one, even bigger, that's what she said, Vision of the Future. I don't know what year they are, but for the 2 books and the DVD, I paid $10. Probably sell the books almost $10 a piece, maybe. I'll have to look them up and see. But definitely some money to be made there. So I'm not going to probably go to the booth this week. The weather's supposed to be really bad. We're supposed to get a big snowstorm. So I will show you some of the other things I picked up, though, for the booth that I haven't shared yet. So anyways, check back in once I have another update. Hey everybody, I'm back with a little update. We're headed over to the booth. It's a Friday. We are now past the point for collections for this month, but I don't get my results for another week. But we are going to the booth to take some stuff there. I'm going to give you a little preview of what is coming to the booth. So, apologize for the shadow, but we got some cool things here. Let's see, zoom out a little bit here. Paula's got these Pokemon light switch covers, and then a new design she's done here is Legos. So she's done the two different styles of cover switches and the two styles and colors. So yeah, so depending on what you want. So those are cool. Just some other cool 3D printed stuff she's done. She's got her Thwomp there, Nintendo sign, Back to the Future. There's a Barbie sign under there. And then some movies that I recently picked up that are going to go. So we got Psycho 2, An Evening with Kevin Smith, Annabelle, Halloween, and Flight of the Conchords. So I like to focus on horror and kind of that niche movie stuff. And then those are those two Star Wars books that I picked up. Can't remember if I had that in a video or not. So box of stuff going to the booth today. I'm going to be heading out shortly. Check out, see if anything's sold, because there were some bigger items that I put there last time. The Detroit shirt, or like pullover jersey shirt. There was a purse I put there, a couple other shirts. So I'm very interested to see if anything's sold or not, and some of Paula's cool things that I put there too. So once I get there, I'll turn it on and we'll look together. All right, so we're at the booth, checking things out. Got the new stuff to put up here. Honestly, I'm not seeing a lot of movement, but sometimes it can be deceiving. I think a few of Paula's guys went here, which is good. Doesn't look like anything in the glass cabinet is gone, which is fine. I had all my NES covers. They're gone for sure. And then it doesn't look like any of Paula's signs went, but I got some more to load up too that I showed. So we'll do some rejigging here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Feels like it's going to be a light January, so that's all right. It happens. I'm not surprised. So let's get this stuff all fixed back up. All right, so all the new stuff is here. We're ready to go. There's Thwomp, or not Thwomp, but anyways, everything's all laid out, ready to go. And hopefully we have a good February. Hey everybody, so I just wanted to do a quick little update on some of the items I grabbed from the vendors market. So whenever I go there, I always like to scope things out and see if there's any deals that can be had or anything I want to add into the collection. So one item I picked up is to go into the collection, and it's a Ninja Turtles book. I remember this episode. It's the Escape from Dimension X episode of the Ninja Turtles. I want to say I may have had one of these growing up. I can't remember, but basically the storybook based off that episode. So this will go up on the Ninja Turtle shelf there. It's kind of cool to add that. And then these couple other ones are to resell. So there's some vendors there that do sell video game stuff, and sometimes their stuff is a little underpriced, so I don't mind grabbing it. And then I can go ahead and sell it or trade it or do what I need to do with it, right? I mean, they get what they want out of it, and then maybe I can get a little bit more out of it. So first is Disney's Aladdin on the Super Nintendo. I don't think I own this one. I think I have the Genesis one, and that was my go-to one. It also has a dust sleeve on it, so I don't know. If I don't have this, maybe I'll keep it. This one was only like $12, I think, too. So it's about a $20 value. A copy of Cobra Triangle with the manual and a dust sleeve. So I sell these dust sleeves for $1. Cobra Triangle, I want to say, is $15 maybe, and the manual was listed as $8. And they only had $7 on it. So I don't mind paying up for that, or paying for this and then adding it to resell. So, and then the last one, I'm not going to make a ton off of it, but I know a store that's always looking for N64 stuff, and I'll probably bring it with me. That's Mario Kart 64 in very, very good shape. It is the regular edition, so it's not the Player's Choice edition, but good shape. So I paid up for this. I paid $40 for this. eBay sold listings are around like the $60 price range. So if I can get 50 out of it from my person that I go to or trade towards something else I want, I know they really look for these. So anyways, I just figured I would update everybody on, hey, sometimes I actually do buy stuff there too, and then either to keep for the collection or flip. And yeah, so I'll follow back up on my next trip out to the booth. Hey everybody, back with an update video. It is Friday. I'm on my way to the booth for a restock. I got some goodies in the bin back there. I'll show you once we get to the booth. On this, look at this. Rainy, like if you can see, there's a giant puddle at the end of my driveway there. This rainy January, end of January day. Very bizarre weather. It was like super freezing cold last week. Now it's warm and rainy out. Anyways, it's payday. Let's go see how January was, because sneaking suspicion, it wasn't very good. Hopefully it covered what the booth cost was. And let's also go check out and see what was sold. And yeah, I'm kind of excited but nervous at the same time. So I'll see everybody shortly. All right, we made it to the booth. Quickly browsing over things, not seeing much sold. Definitely some stuff moved around, people not putting things back where they were. I hate when they do that. It's possible. 1 2 3 1 2 3. No, I'm not seeing much moved. I knew it was going to be slow. So what I may do, I think one of the Shy Guys went here. So I'll load up the new stuff. I'll show you everything I put in the booth, and then we'll go down, we'll get the payday, and then I might make a discount like 10 or 15% off for the month of February or something. I don't know, we'll see. They can do that for me. So check back in just a second. We get all the new stuff in here. All right, I've got things tweaked and in their new homes. Flip that back out so you could see it. It just draws people. And then up here, this is all the really cool new stuff. So Paula found some awesome models for Mario Wonder. This guy's my favorite. So I brought all these guys, and then PlayStation sign as well. And I put the box there to just lift that stuff up to have some elevation. A few little pieces here that are new, and then some more signs I brought in. I brought, what did I bring today? Goonies, Sega, and Squishmallow, and Pac-Man. So other than that, everything else is pretty much the same. Oh, and one Super Nintendo game added to the glass cabinet. So I really hope February picks up. I mean, I haven't seen the results yet. I'll have those soon. But I anticipate January quiet. We'll find out in a second how quiet it was, and then decide from there if I want to do discounts for February. Anyways, we'll go down, we'll grab that stuff, and then I'll fill everybody in. Just wanted to share this as I was walking past. This is a new booth that's going to be opening soon. It looks like they're going to have some really cool collectibles in here. Stuff that will help draw people in. They've done a great job of setting things up in here, but yeah, very interested to see how it turns out. All right, pleasantly surprised. I expected a super weak January, and even Shirley, the owner, she's like, I don't know why people are so negative. We get lots of good people coming in, people buying stuff all the time, and obviously that's the case. So my actual, here I'll do, so this is for until January 19th. So my profit was actually $545.40. So I made just over $650 total in sales from January 19th or December 19th to January 18th. So I do consider that January, even though she considers it December. So I guess I had that Christmas extra to it, which is nice. And then while I was in there, I snagged this up. Blue Dragon, they had a $11 price tag on it. It cost me $11, no taxes, and it's like factory sealed, I believe. I don't think it's a reseal. And I looked it up, and it's like, some people are selling them for 30, 40 bucks. I don't know if I'll get that much for it, but the fact that it's sealed, I'm going to look into it to see if it's a reseal or not. I don't think it is. I think it's a legit seal. This could be something I might want to toss up on eBay. All right, so let me pull out the, here, will this stay there? Oh, look at that, that's perfect. I'm gonna pull out the little sheet and go through what I sold. I do know I sold one of my glass ornament things that I had, like the stainless, not stainless, what are those things called? Glass, stained glass, oh my God. Oh, and I need to read this little note that's in there. Recently, some dealers have been asking me to clarify some guidelines surrounding dealers' expectations and guidelines. Blower response to the most commonly asked questions. Oh, I'm going to read that. Like a little FAQ. Okay. So, 364, 243, 49. So yeah, my January has been slow. So if I look from January 12th to today, which is really only a week, I've only done 50 bucks, so fair enough. But yeah, I mean, I'm still happy. T-shirt, shirt. Oh, I had another Metallica shirt sell. Okay. Big Pokemon, so that was Paula's other thing. I sold an Atari game. Leia glass, so that was the stained glass. I sold that for 30, so I got to send like 20 bucks to somebody for something that sold. I sold my Blue Jays shirt. Yeah, nice. A hat sold. Ninja Turtle sold. Some NES games, some NES manuals. Another couple figures from Paula sold, so she'll be happy to see that. Oh, and the Trooper glass sold. I sold that for $80. Wow, so that's another stained glass. I got to send some money. So that's 80, 90, 110. So I'll probably have to send like 60, maybe 80 of that 110 to somebody because I'm selling it on their behalf. So that'll bring my profit down a little bit, but no big deal. I know I'm just rambling, but I still love how they do these sheets. They put everything out, and then she takes all my stickers of the stuff I sell and put it on there. So it's really cool. Very happy. Hopefully February picks up. I think I'm going to go over now and do a little bit of thrifting to see if I can find some more goodies. So that's going to end this video, and I might do the thrifting if I find some stuff as a start of next month's video. So anyways, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I never say that, but hopefully everybody's enjoying it. I know Derek commented down below that he's loving these. So thanks, Derek, and thanks for everybody that watches, and we'll see everybody in the next video.